Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of our retro rebuild of the Houston Texans on ESPN NFL 2K4. If you haven't seen the last video, there'll be a link in the description. And we just came off a 9-7 season, which was pretty good over the 6-10 season that we had the year before that. So this season, I'm pretty confident that we'll make it to the playoffs. All of my players are increasing pretty well. Andre Johnson, 100 speed, which is insane. He's super fast. And our tight end is terrible, but I think we'll do pretty good. We just need to make some big trades with cornerbacks because all of them are just terrible. I got one that's worth $9 million. He's only like 80 overall. So I really got to focus on that and my wide receiving core. I only have Donald Driver and Andre Johnson. Those guys are alright. Halfback is great. Alright, Lamont Jordan, he's very good. I can't believe how good he was going from like a 77 to an 88. That's really good. He's been having a good few years. So, yeah. Also with the sliders here, I didn't know they had this for your game plan. So when I'm simulating just the season, I can really kind of focus on what areas I should have like run or pass. Like with Chad Pennington, he has he's not very strong with his passing, so I have it for more short passes and more aimed at running. So maybe that could help him get bigger and better for our team, with the offense. And then with our defense, I really just didn't want us to blitz too much because I don't think we have a very good blitzing kind of thing and really do like shorter coverage because we don't have a very good defense. But now I want to go into the trades, and there's one problem with the trades. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying to trade for all these really awesome cornerbacks, but I didn't realize that I'm going negative into the cap room, so I can't really get anybody. So I had to cut some people just to fill up, like give me more money for the cap room. So I had to keep cutting people and lowballing people, and a lot of people left. So I'm kind of happy that a lot of those expensive guys left because I can't afford that. I need better players for less money. And so now that I'm going to simulate the preseason here, we ended up going 2-2, I think it was, for this preseason. So we did all right in the preseason. All right, so I'm assuming that we're going to do like around 8-8, I think, because we cut a lot of players that were really expensive. So after we simulate this, we're going against the Jets. That was an easy win. Titans, we won against them, surprisingly. Colts, I think we're going to lose. Yeah, we lost against them. Cowboys, we won against the Cowboys. Jaguars, the Bills, Washington Redskins, we won against those guys. So we're really winning against all like the really easy teams, but we're not. As you can see, we're winning barely most of the time, and we're losing barely most of the time. We're just at that one point where it's kind of like we're just a meh team. So I really need to get better players, but I don't have enough cap space, so it's kind of like in this dilemma here. I think I might just cut like the whole team and just restart, because at the end of this season we end up only going 7-9, which really sucks because we just went off of 9-7 here. And so, I don't know if we'll make it to the playoffs or not. When you guys see here, we did not make it to the playoffs. The Titans beat us from a 10-6 record. We were 7-9. The Colts went 9-7 this year. We just cannot have another season like that. It was just terrible. We need to really boost up our defense because that's what's causing us all the problems. Our offense most of the time is great. We have a great offense. It's just the defensive problems. And so we're going into the stats here. And you see Chad Pennington, he had a better year than last year. He passed for a lot more yards, which is good. His completion rating is kind of lower. His passer rating is lower, probably because he made more passes. His short pass. Lamont Jordan going 1,100 yards, which is pretty good. Almost as good as he did last year, actually a little bit better. Andre Johnson and Donald Driver both eclipsing the 1,000 yards passing, reception mark. That's really good. So those guys are really good, but otherwise no one else is that good. Defense is sucking so bad. But honestly, Lamont Jordan is a total beast right now. Can't believe how good he's doing. And I think we're going to go into the awards now. Check this out. But I believe we did not get any awards this season. Yeah, Donovan McNabb, MVP. Yeah, he's pretty good. Who else is it? Ricky Williams. Okay, Ricky Williams is pretty good. 17,000 yards. Or 1,700 yards, sorry. Takeo Spikes, Defensive Player of the Year. Just some random dudes for the rookies because, it's simulation. They're all different now. Fred Taylor with the rushing title. Very interesting. So I'm going to show you guys how the playoffs turned out and who won the Super Bowl. You see there the wild card round, and then we go to the division, then we go to the conference championships, and so it's Oakland against New York, and Oakland ends up beating out New York. So that's the end of that season of us going 7-9. Now we just gotta re-sign some really important people. So I signed Chad Pennington again and Lamont Jordan, but a lot of these guys I had to lowball, and a lot of guys left the team. I traded Jamie Sharper for I don't even remember. I traded for him for a cornerback because he's way too expensive. If I trade for him, it would just free up a lot of cap space. Tried trading Andre Johnson, no, but the Bears were actually really interested in Javon Walker, so I ended up trading for him. Andre Dyson, a good cornerback, but I really needed tackles. Both of my tackles ended up not signing with us again, so we had 40 overall tackles. And so now we're in the draft, and I didn't draft anybody too spectacular, and I just drafted a cornerback and stuff. And you see Lamont Jordan, he got up to 89 overall. We also got Sean Alexander, but I did not pick him. I just the computer picked him up. I am going to cut him, though. I'm not going to keep him. He's worth $4 million. I'm like, no, I need the cap space. So I cut him. And most of the people you can see there, not too many people, just some random rookies that I drafted. And we see right there, Greg Robinson-Randall. He used to be on the Texans. It changed for the Dolphins, but I managed to trade him back to us because we really need tackles right now. And so our quarterback situation is arguably worse right now because I traded away a bunch of people just to get some more draft picks and stuff and free up cap space. So we're not doing too well in the cornerback position. I'm hoping maybe, though, we'll be able to scrape by and maybe go 8-8 this season just because Chad Pennington and our wide receivers and Lamont Jordan is just doing so great. So now we're going into the preseason against the Cowboys, the Rams, the Redskins, and the Bears. And we go 3-1, I believe. And yes, we do. We go 3-1. And so that was a pretty good preseason, And now that we go into the regular season, we're going against the Bucs. They have a great defense. We lost against them. Won against the Jets again. They've been sucking so bad. The Colts, we lost against them. We won against the Jaguars. All right. Lost to the Chiefs. The Dolphins, we lost against them. We're just piling up all these losses here. It's not looking too good. We're 2-4 right now. All right, 3-4 against the Titans. Lost against the Bengals. No, we lost against the Colts. We won against the Titans again. That's good. The Bills. How about the Bills? What are we going to get? I guess it's going to take a while. Simulation is sometimes kind of slow on these old games, But I believe we lost against them. Yeah, we lost against them. Lose against the States, so now we're going 4-8. The Jaguars, are we going to win against them? No, we lost to them. We won against the Patriots, so that's good. Alright, we won against the Falcons, and so we went 7-9 again, which is terrible. Come on. So we still did not clinch the playoffs, which stinks. The Jaguars even got to the playoffs, but we didn't. So that kind of sucks. So even we couldn't go all out because we didn't have enough cap space, but Chad Pennington had an even better year, passing for 5,000 yards now. Lamont Jordan, 1,800 yards. That is insane. That's like LaDainian Tomlinson levels. I can't wait to see his overall in the next season. That's crazy. Both Andre Johnson and Down Driver both eclipsing 1,000 yards again, which is spectacular. They're doing real great. But our defense is just trash. Terrible defense. We really got to upgrade our defense next time, but we go into the team stats. We are actually the number one offense in the NFL, which is pretty good. Our offense is great. It's just our defense that is terrible. We're giving up way too much yards on defense. I really think it's just because we have terrible pass rush. We just really need better cornerbacks and some better linebackers because otherwise we're just going to keep piling L's like this, going 7-9 every single year. We just really need better cornerbacks. So I'm just surprised on how well we did on the offensive side because all those guys like Lamont Jordan, 77 overall, 2 years ago, now he's going up to doing an 1,800 yard season. But yeah, it's just we should go into the awards here and you'll see it. You'll actually be kind of surprised here once we go on. The MVP is Donovan McNabb, Defensive Player of the Year, Lamont Jordan. See, he did such a great job this season. Then Defensive Player Chris Claiborne, some random rookies that nobody knows. And then we also claimed the rushing title, which is pretty good. So we know Lamont Jordan had a spectacular year. So I'm just going to show you guys the playoffs one more time from the second season from this episode. And so you see the divisions there at conference. San Diego versus Detroit. And Detroit actually beats San Diego. So I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.